Cool. What's up, everybody? I just wanted to go ahead and quickly do a live about the importance of challenging yourself every single day. When you wake up in the beginning of the day, the first thing that happens is what? Do you go through your phone? Do you ignore the responsibilities that you have to take care of? Do you do your best to avoid the problems that you have to handle or the challenges that you have to solve in life? Because you believe that that's how you're going to feel better because we're always consistently chasing a feeling, right? And I say that because that's how many people live their lives. They wake up every single day. They don't necessarily know how they're going to change their life around, but they want to consistently feel good. They want to consistently feel happy, yet they haven't done anything to deserve that feeling. It doesn't matter how far I've come in my life. It doesn't matter where I'm going to go. As long as every single day I'm looking at the things that I have to take care of, looking at my responsibilities, waking up and saying, okay, well, for me, the first thing that I do is I take care of myself, right? So I'll do a meditation, I'll do some journaling, I'll go outside, do some breath work, go downstairs, hit the sauna. Usually, a variation of any of those things is something that I do every single day consistently so I could make sure that I'm priming my mind and taking care of myself because I do believe that health is wealth. And I do believe that it's very important for you to take care of yourself and take care of your mental health and make the thoughts that are going on through your mind apparent to you. Because when you're operating from a point of life or from a frame of life where you don't know what's bothering you don't know what kind of thoughts you're having that could possibly be potentially influencing your mood. You're just living your day on autopilot every single day, not necessarily questioning why you do the things that you do, what you should be doing, what your goals are, and if the actions that you're taking every single day are getting you closer to those goals. If you're not doing that every single day, then you're wasting fucking time because everything that you do should be intentional and purposeful. Of course, there should be some time where you gift yourself a reward, but even that in and of itself is intentional as well. I only reward myself when I've done a good job. I don't believe in just rewarding myself for what? What kind of behavior am I rewarding? So every single day, I challenge myself intentionally because I believe that a man's life genuinely should be hard. There's a level of suffering, there's a level of pain that you have to go through to be able to mold yourself into this beautiful sculpture that's been through things, that has stories to share, that has experience in the dark paths, in the dark alleys that not a lot of people have traveled to because they're afraid of it. But you've been there. You know what it's like. I think it's very important for every man to challenge himself and gift him the opportunity of adversity. Gift himself the opportunity of making mistakes, of challenging the world. Even when I got my real estate license as a salesperson, right? One of the main things that a lot of people were afraid of is rejection. Oh, I don't want to get on the phones because I might get rejected. I don't want to go knock on that door because I might get cursed out. I don't want to go talk to this stranger because I don't know him. What am I going to say? What am I going to do? It doesn't fucking matter that much. It's about actually putting yourself in that position because the second that you put yourself in that position, you're going to experience some kind of pushback from putting yourself in that position. And it's that very pushback that's going to calibrate and generate new references points that you didn't have before and say, okay, well, now that I've been in this situation, I understand how to handle it better. And that's why knowledge comes with experience. If you read a book, that's not true knowledge. Reading a book is not true knowledge. Even, yes, I am speaking knowledge because I'm speaking from experience. However, it's not going to sculpt into knowledge for you unless you actually take action on this and place yourself in situations where it's going to be genuinely difficult because that's the only way you fucking grow. When I decided to start the Built from Pain movement, it was because I understood this very fact, that it takes a certain level of pain, it takes a certain level of challenges every single day to put yourself in a better situation, to put yourself in a situation that you're proud of. If you're a man and you think about your family, or you think about having a family, like for example, I think about what my life is going to be like 5, 10 years from now all the time. And if I had a son, I always ask myself, well, do I want my son to grow up to see his father as a coward, to see his father as a person that didn't take action, to see his father as a person that was afraid of adversity, that was afraid of challenges, that was afraid of doing the things that he knew he needed to do, but he didn't want to risk it because he was a coward. He was afraid. That's not the life that I want to give my kids. I want them to grow up to understand that daddy does whatever the fuck daddy needs to do. And that's just a fact. So every single day, I don't just do it for myself. I do it for those that also are going to come after me. I do it for my family. I also do it for my brother. I do it for my parents who gifted me this beautiful opportunity to be here in this country because I wasn't born here. And there are so many people that are counting on me, including myself. And that's something that we should never take away from ourselves. We have dreams, we have goals, we have a purpose, we have things that we want to accomplish. And the only way to develop that necessary pain tolerance to be able to handle these big, giant fucking waves, because that's how life is. You've all heard the saying, more money, more problems. That's what it is. The second that I started to make more money, the second that I started to notice that my problems were a lot fucking bigger. My responsibilities are a lot fucking bigger. Paying $1,000 a month or $1,300 a month for a fucking apartment versus now $50,000 overhead on just some of the real estate shit that I pay for. Some. It's night and day difference. You're gonna have more problems. However, if you're not capable of tolerating the pain and tolerating the stress that comes from these fucking problems, you're never gonna make it. Never. So I like to have fun. I like to go out. I like to enjoy myself. I've been posting a lot of lifestyle shit on my Instagram and on my social media. However, the only reason I do that is to, number one, inspire everybody, including myself. I inspire myself a lot. Sometimes I watch these things, the things that I post. I probably watch my content more than I would watch anybody else's content. And it's not even just to admire myself or look at myself and say, wow, look at what I'm doing. It's more to actually critique myself and see how I could do better. But with the stuff that I post when I'm out and I'm hanging out with my boys, or I'm doing something fun, whether it's with women, whether it's with my brothers, whether it's with my family, even what I posted with Thanksgiving of how grateful I was to be able to sit at that table and look at my parents and say, wow, we're actually celebrating Thanksgiving at my house that I've worked for these last 5 years. While everybody said that I wasn't going to be able to make it at this point. While I posted a fucking video that went viral, everybody was talking shit on the comment section. I still remember that post. And I think about it all the time because it's inspiring. Most people would quit at that point and say, wow, all these people are talking shit about me. But that's the point. They're supposed to be talking shit about you. They're supposed to be hating on you. You're supposed to be getting some sort of level of pushback from the world, because that is how the world and how the universe is going to test you to ensure that you actually deserve that next level. But people think it should be easy. So they'll do the easiest way possible to put themselves in a situation where they don't have to do shit to get the least resistance. Oh, this is hard. And they end up being lazy, stupid, ignorant, arrogant, with no substance. I don't want to live that life. Right? So the point of this live, the point of this video is basically to share how important it is to challenge yourself every single day. Even though I post enjoying myself and going to certain locations that are sophisticated and you get well treatment and all this other shit. The only reason I get to go to these places is because I earned it. I earned that time. I earned that position. And I don't earn it by looking back at all the shit that I did. Yes, that's one way. Sure, whatever. But it's by earning it every single day, challenging myself every single fucking day. That's how you earn it. And when you do that, you live a life where you can walk into any room, and that's that one thing that nobody can fucking take away from you. They can try to make fun of what? Oh, you're brown, oh, you're white, oh, you're short, oh, you're tall, oh, you're this, oh, you're that. They can make all these different kinds of judgments about you. However, a quality that's very desired, especially by women for the men that are listening, is confidence. And you must have confidence. And the only way that you generate confidence is by putting yourself through the situations that were difficult and surviving and coming out and saying, I did that. And then revisiting it the next day and doing it even better next time. Regardless of how hard that feeling must have been when you walked into the gym and maybe people were laughing at you or making jokes about you. A lot of people don't do that. I don't know anybody that does that. I haven't been to a gym where people actually like make fun of people. But maybe some people have that internal insecurity because that's what they're telling themselves, right? But even if that was a thing, right? Cool, whatever. Or even posting videos, right? Even posting videos online. Oh, I don't want people to, I'm not that person. I never talked online, like blah, blah, blah. Bro, you get to decide your identity and who you are every single day by what you do every single day. You don't have to conform to who you've been. How are you ever going to be who you want to be if you're going to stick to the person that you know you have to kill? Kill that identity and be the person that you need to be. So by me posting videos, at first people were saying, talking shit. Oh, who do you think you are? Oh, you're not that person. Oh, you used to do this back in the day. I remember when I became a real estate agent and I was leaving my business cards in different pizzerias, right? Because I knew some of the owners, I knew some of the people, and I was leaving my business cards in some of the pizzerias. And then my girl at the time texted me, was like, yo, did you see this? And it was a picture of what somebody wrote on the back of the card, which said, from selling drugs to selling houses. Somebody actually wrote that on my business card. That was like 5-6 years ago. But it's like, look at me now, right? That's the point. People are going to have their judgments. They're going to deny that you're this person because to them, it doesn't make sense why they should change the way that they view you if they're so used to viewing you as this person that did these things. And it's not their fault. And it doesn't matter. It's not their fault and it doesn't fucking matter. So you know what? Why should it matter to you? It shouldn't. The best thing that you can do is decide today and say, every single day, I'm going to find one way to challenge myself. I'm going to find one way to put myself in an uncomfortable situation that's going to demand from me to grow. And if you do that every single day, yeah, you can reward yourself. And that's what comes after. However, earn your stripes before you do the things that you find pleasure in, because it will always be purpose over pleasure. I'm going to go ahead and cut the live off. Thanks for tuning in. I'm also streaming on YouTube and Instagram for the YouTube and Instagram people that are watching. So if you're on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment. If you're on Instagram, feel free to share it. I'm going to be sharing more personal stuff on the BFP channel. So feel free to tune into that. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.